Hi there guys, it's Carlos here, Ultimate Fitness Training once again for you guys. Today is basically a request that I've had from many of you, and I've read a lot of emails that you guys sent. So basically I've got 5 emails from people asking me, how can I give up sugar? Now that's something that, my God, I mean we all like sugar, don't we? I mean even I like sugar. So, but I try to minimize the amount of sugar I take. So, I've got an email here from John, and he asks me why and how can he basically reduce his amount of sugars. He works in the office and basically he wants to minimize sugar. So, I gave obviously a very good tip for John. I've gave you 5 tips, 5 emails, 5 tips. Basically, if you have to have, basically, imagine a Mars bar, okay, or Kit Kat, or something like that. Instead of having the whole, basically chocolate, just have half of it. Get into the discipline of just having half of it. And that's what I replied to John. Instead of you have it, because you're gonna have it anyway. If you just take it away from your diet completely, you're gonna crave it, and all of a sudden you start having 3 or 4 instead of 1. So try to half of it. Instead of having whole chocolate, have half of it, and then eventually you'll have a third of it, and eventually have nothing. Okay, so that's the next tip that obviously I'll give you guys. Now, the other email I had was basically similar to that. It says, how can I reduce my sugars? And basically what I've actually put there as tip number 2 is, why don't you try to say, if you had a chocolate for instance, right, try to have, every time you have a chocolate or a biscuit or something sugary, have something really healthy. So I give you an example, say if you had like say 3 or 4 biscuits, try to have say 3 or 4 grapes. If you have another biscuit, say have an apple. So every time you have basically something naughty, you're having something good. So what your subconscious eventually does is will start triggering you to start going into the healthier foods. Because all you'll find is you'll think to yourself, you know, I actually don't need this crap, I'm actually enjoying this sort of fruit. And because you've got obviously fruit, and none of the guys know that got simple sugars as well, fructose. So you'll start getting the sugars from that fruit, and you eventually will start actually enjoying more healthier substitutes rather than processed, obviously sugary and additives that obviously all these chocolates and biscuits have. Now I had another email says, can I substitute something else for chocolate? And obviously of course you can. One of the tips I have, which is tip number 3, is grab a chewing gum. Okay, chewing gum is really good. I mean, some of you guys might think, what? See, once you put obviously chewing gum in your mouth, not only has got that kind of sugary sort of taste, but it actually accelerates your metabolism. So it actually promotes your metabolism to speed up and actually aid digestion, because you start obviously producing a little bit more saliva, and therefore it actually tells your body that you're actually eating something, but you're not. It actually accelerates metabolism itself, so that's a really good thing. Okay, now other stuff that we obviously talked about is the wheel of power. I had an email here from Sarah saying, can I just be strong and get on with it? Absolutely, which is number 4. Just get up. Say, for instance, say if you're in the office and you're thinking, you know, I'm just going to grab a sugar, just stand up, go for a walk, and distract yourself. Eventually, you're not grabbing anything that is naughty. And that's a really, just take your mind away completely from it, okay? If you stay dwelling about it, eventually you just grab something very quickly. Okay, that's a really good one. And obviously, the other email I had was basically around how can I give up on this sugar. And eating regular meals is really important, okay? The reason why they're important is because they stabilize your blood sugars. And this is something, if you have a very balanced diet, stabilize your blood sugars is crucial in order for you not to snack on silly little foods. So eating every 2.5 hours to 3 hours, small amounts of meals will give you and stabilize you, and it will give you the nutrition balance that you need for not only your daily activities, but to keep you alive and healthy. So I hope that was informative for you guys once again, and it's I can only tell you that I'm going to come back even with better and better videos. I've got a lot of requests, and thanks for the guys obviously that give me the heads up on this one. So please keep sending me emails, and I'll keep putting these videos for you guys. All I want is to inspire you guys and for you guys to basically appreciate what I do for you and to help you get to the best shape and fitness level of your lives. Okay then guys, so it's Carlos here once again at Ultimate Fitness Training, once again inspiring you to get better. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.